You have your difficult moments, of course, as well. I mean, I did loads of commentating for the, what was it, 82 World Cup, I think, and a lot of commentating for Central Television. But one bit of advice I would say, if you're going to be a commentator, don't drink too much lager before a game, because especially in those days, the gantries at some grounds, when you got up there, you were stuck there for the whole game. And I remember at Villa once, you have to be up there about half an hour before kick-off, because the ladder's got to go up because of the crowd underneath. And I'd had about 4 pints of lager. By half-time, I thought, I've got a bit of a problem here, you know, getting a bit desperate. Sort of with 20 minutes to go, I was really in a bad way, real pain. I was having to stand up, because you're commentating like that usually. You have to, can I just go with this? Yeah. So I'd be standing up like that, hand down my trousers, because I was trying to control it. Andy Gregg, is it the Dennis Mortimer? His Villa partners. Yeah. And, you know, the pain was getting more and more intense. I couldn't wait for the end of the match. By the time the end of the game came, you know, I was absolutely sort of cross-eyed and all that. And the problem was, the crowd didn't go. They stayed behind to get that night's football results. So there were 30,000 people underneath me. I was desperate for a pee, and I still couldn't drop the ladder. So we had a great camera crew, really helpful. They went up and down this long gantry, and they found 13 polystyrene cups. And I filled a lot, on my knees, with a 30,000 crowd underneath. 13 steaming polystyrene cups.
If you'd have done it at different levels, you could have played a bit of a... That would have been worth seeing, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. So never drink too much beer or lager before a game if you're commentating.
My favourite sports journalist type preparation is the one that Steve Ryder does when he's doing Grandstand. Now this is absolutely genuine. This is a recording of Steve Ryder just before Grandstand goes on the air. Listen to this.
That's coming out on CD next week.
We got a shot of you with some sports presenters, a bit of a line-up. Look at that, Dickie Davies, Elton Wellesby,
Alison Holloway.
And of course Alison Holloway.
Alison Holloway, yeah. But interestingly enough, we got a letter from a bloke who's been on holiday in Australia, and he says that...
What's his name?
His name is Dave Flynn, and he says that Elton Wellesby's working in Australia now, and showed a picture of him in the paper. It's Richard Keys now is the main man, isn't he, though? Because Richard Keys does Sky.
Presenting
Sky. And actually, we've been doing quite a lot of stuff about Richard Keys recently.
Yes, we've been a bit naughty about
the old gag about him, and the other day, you might not have seen it, but we held up a picture of Richard Keys.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then we held up another picture of Richard Keys.
Look at that, can you believe it?
He's a hairy man.
The only man I know who uses conditioner on his back.
Well, so this is not the first time that you've done one of those kind of jokes, because you were the pioneer of Richard Keys' hairy jokes.
Was I?
Yeah.
Your shoes on?
Yes, they are at the moment. Give me
You need
time.
to kick your shoes
I think
off
of you as I drove in. I saw your tree. Were you still living there?
1-1, very good.
Actually, to be honest, I don't know if you're aware about it, but we're going to make, you know, we stopped doing Jason Lee jokes. We're going to stop doing Richard Keys jokes, because we have, this is true, apparently he's got a bit sensitive about it, and he started to take some rather drastic measures.
What are they doing?
Where's that from? There's nothing like a shot of a monkey licking an open razor.
Richard Keys.
Of course it was Richard
Keys. Stop spoiling it. Alan, let's have a look at your team.
I can't believe they're shaving a monkey.
Well, it happened.
With that quirky music, as if it's a laugh.
Actually, we put the quirky music on.
We put it on because it is a laugh.
The monkey going, ah!
The sound
a little tape that you could get to go with vivisection.
Larry Olivia going, is it safe? And you cut all that out.
Alan.
No, don't put Alan's team up here, because we've actually had letters, complaining letters from a few people, saying that when we put the guest managers' teams up, they're never up long enough.
I agree. I have to pause.
All right then. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll keep the teams up a bit longer this week. The team graphics. All right. So let's have a look at Alan's team.
Oh, someone at the door now. Bloody hell. Trying to watch the team. Oh my God, it's Linda Lusardi with no clothes on. Linda Lusardi, absolutely. Is Linda no clothes? Admittedly looking a bit rough nowadays. That was a shot, wasn't it?
It's a shame we didn't get to see her.
Yeah,
Still.
God, we thought Richard Keys was hairy.
Hang on, the doorbell's gone again.
Maybe she's come back. Yeah. Viewers at home, getting a bit excited. Oh no, it's Forbes, Phillips and Master.
Would you like to finish my bit of cake?
No, thank you very much.
Hello, Forbes. Sorry,
Evening,
are you as posh as your name?
No.
That's a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
You look quite posh.
I always dress like this, of course, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm actually not always posh.
Let's have a look at the greatest moment in the career of Forbes, Phillips and Masters.
Oh, Phillips and Masters touching Kemp at the far post.
There you go, you nearly scored.
That was the one and only. At Plymouth Argyle, I was there 3.5 years. I never scored a goal. That was the nearest I came to it.
Really?
I used to get a nosebleed if I went over the halfway line.
No, you were a defender.
Yes.
Well, Alan, perhaps we can talk about your team. Limpar.
Limpar, yeah, none of them have really done much.
One thing about Anders Limpar, though, he's got a good relationship with his teammates, you know, even though he's a bit greedy. Watch this. You watch Paul Rideout there at the bottom of the screen, the Everton number 8 running forward. He's expecting a cross from Anders any minute. Keep your eyes on Paul.
Nice bit of team spirit there.
Yeah. Nick, let's have a look at your team.
Right.
Oh, the minute you get the team,
I was just about to talk you through it.
Oh my God, it's Richard and Judy.
Richard and Judy, Richard and Judy, Richard.
Right, I'll do it myself.
Nick.
Oh, that's for Anne Diamond. Ow! Take that, you little scum!
You shiny fool!
Leave it, Nick! God, Nick, you step back, it's not working! Oh my God, they've taken Forbes, Phillips and Masters! Oh, bastards! So desperate for a guest! That's bad news. Where's that wine gone?
Throwing you.
That won't be in.
You won't get me to rise to that one.
No. Oh, that's really shook me up. And now it's time for Phoenix from the Flames. This week, Liam Brady.
So Liam, we're here to recreate one of your most famous goals, which you scored for Arsenal against Tottenham, Christmas 1978.
Stapleton. Oh, Pat Rice in there. Oh, Brady won it beautifully. Look at that! Oh, look at that!
Look at that.
Yeah, remember it.
Take you back.
No, look at that, look at that.
Yeah, honestly, we remember. Yeah. Anyway, Arsenal won 5-0. That must have spoiled Christmas for the Tottenham fans.
They don't celebrate Christmas, do they? No, but there were 3 old blokes from Israel.
From Israel? Truth. They must have circumnavigated the globe.
They do that at birth, don't they?
Blokes from Israel doing there at Christmas time.
I don't know. Some sort of mix-up.
this comes to pass when a child is born.
Did anyone explain to the Israelis what their mistake was?
Well, the ref had a goal, but he was one of those English blokes who think foreigners only understand you if you get close to their face and wave your arms about. What the ref didn't realise is that Ozzy was actually saying, didn't you used to be in the scaffold?
So if that was Christmas, you must have had the third round of the FA Cup coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, we played Sheffield Wednesday.
Phew, that must have been a big tie.
Not as big as Alan Sunderland's.
So did you ever get nervous in after-match interviews?
Well, times were simpler then. Like if you just said champagne, you got a big laugh.
I think I'll have mine with a bottle of champagne as well.
Times have changed a bit. I can well remember the day when players celebrated with a light ale on Saturday nights.
Did you know something about Jimmy Hill then? The central strand of his beard. You know, this bit here.
Sorry, which bit?
You know, the stalk. The middle bit. The lower lip curtain that joins the mouth to the main beard. Oh, look. Rather than being here, this bit was somewhere over here.
And I can also remember what it was like being the end of a 5-0 hiding.
Anyway, Liam, tell us about that goal.
Well, the ball came over and Frank Stapleton went up for it and then it went out to Pat Rice.
Of course, there were a lot of Irish players in that side.
Yeah, but people exaggerated that.
Well, there was Pat Jennings.
Yeah. David O'Leary.
Terry Neal, the manager, he was Irish.
Well, anyway, the ball came out to Peter Taylor. I took it off and saw the empty space in the far corner and curved it in.
Look at that! Oh, look at that! What a goal by Brady! Stapleton. Oh, Rice in there. Every Arsenal player wants the ball. Wogan. To Paisley.
Arsenal says no! Good God!
Comes out to that woman from Riverdance.
I remember, he's a drink to Lily the Pink. Very good, very good. Yeah.
Oh, Brady won it beautifully. Look at that! Oh, look at
that! What a car! That's the way you call him.
Well done, lads. And light ale.
Right, well, thanks very much, Alan and Nick. I nearly said Alan and Nick there, sorry. Alan and Nick, thanks a lot.
Next week's guests are Richard Madeley and Judy Finnegan.
Will they never release him?
No.
Could be Linda again, who knows?
Could be.
All right, Jeff.
Hello, Frank.
How are you, mate? It's true.
Thank you.
Have you come as Mr. Stimpson, the pub landlord from David Coleman Goes to Peterborough?
I'm going to roll out the Frank O'Farrell.
Yeah, OK. Jeff Astor, ladies and gentlemen.
Together in your eyes all the way. If I listen to your lies, would you say I'm a man without a shame?